Alan, you saw the movie The Breadwinner. Now,
Yes.
I'm a fan of Nate Bargatze. I think his humor is harmless. I've seen his specials on Netflix. He recently hosted an award show. I forget what it was. Was it the Tonys? Something.
It wasn't.
It was the Emmys. So he hosted an award show where I thought he did a decent job. The Breadwinner, I saw the trailer and I thought, you know who'd love this movie? My friend Alan. Well, Alan, tell me, did you love Tell me about the Breadwinner.
Let's talk about it first, and then I'll tell you.
All right, I gotta hear.
Okay, so Nate Bargatze plays Nate Wilcox. He's the top-selling Toyota dealer in his little town there, and every year he wins the big prize, which is Tennessee Titan tickets. And he has a wife played by Mandy Moore, and three young girls, much like his life, of which he talks about in his stand-up routine. Well, lo and behold, Katie, the wife, she developed this little thing called the Star Minder, which is something it's a star, and on each point of the star is a task that the kids have to accomplish. And then you give the star to the kid, and the kid accomplishes each one and has a sense of accomplishment afterwards. Well, people tell Katie that it's such a great idea that she should actually make it, mass produce it. And so she begins the company, and lo and behold, it gets the eyes of Shark Tank. And so she presents on Shark Tank. And this is where the trailer comes in, where you've seen all that. Basically, Lori Greiner makes a deal, but under one condition, that Lori needs Katie to go to Korea to oversee the manufacturing of the product, meaning that Nate is going to have to leave his job, of which he is the top salesman, and watch his three girls. And of course, being the supportive husband that he is, he agrees that lifetime opportunity, he's going to do it. And so Katie flies off to South Korea, and Nate realizes how ill-prepared and unequipped he is to raise three daughters, two of which are teenagers. And of course, being the salesman that he is, he cannot let anyone know that he's in over his head until all hilarity ensues. I think some of the highlights are the fact that Will Forte is in this movie. He plays a roofer, unqualified roofer. And Kumail Nanjiani plays his kind of rival at the Toyota dealership. So the bottom line is, barely laughed in this movie. The funniest bits were probably the Shark Tank segment because they really went for it. It is a parody of Shark Tank. For some reason, a lot of energy went into that scene, and that's the best scene in this entire movie. I think the issue that I have with the movie is it's safe. It is just way too safe. Slapstick happens, misunderstandings. He's in over his head. Things just go bad, and then it gets to the point where it affects Katie's ability to launch her product, and so lessons are learned. Look, I will give it a bare recommendation, and like The Mandalorian and Grogu, this movie is for families with young children. They're gonna like this movie. They will giggle at moments. It's super safe, but look, I want my comedies punched down, and this comedy does not punch down. It's just, it's way too safe.
Well, I remember this movie 30 years ago when it was called Mr. Mom.
Yeah. But that had a little edge to it.
That movie was lame then, even though I like Michael Keaton. I thought that movie was lame then, and I don't care.
Yeah, but that movie had a little more edge to it than this one. This one is very milquetoast.
Could I fold my laundry while I have the movie on in the background?
Yeah, that's exactly
what I'll do. I'll fold my laundry.
Yeah, someone mentioned Daddy Daycare. Daddy Daycare is amazing. I mean, that is a real comedy.